Best engine win. Made the best engine win. Illustrated by Tommy Stubb. Early one morning on the island of Silver, Sir Topperhead came to the yard. Thomas and Emily were prepared for a busy day. Thomas always worked very hard. He was proud to be a really useful engine. Emily was new. She wanted to prove that she was really useful too. She hoped that Sir Topperhead would see how excited she was to start the day. Thomas, there's a lot to do today. I hope that everything gets done on time, says Sir Topperhead. Why should Thomas get all the work, asked Emily. I could do anything he can. I'm faster than him too. Sir Topperhead was glad that Emily wanted to help. He told them, I can divide up to do this so that both of you will have the same workload today. Emily knew it would be a long day, but she smiled. She told Thomas, now you will see what I can do. Thomas was used to long days. Emily, this might be too much work for you, he teased. You should let me do more. Jeez. I'll race you. Whoever finishes to make it back to the station first is the winner. Let's go, peeped Thomas. With a peep and a poop, Thomas and Emily left the station side by side. Emily's first stop was the quarry. She bought crates full of a whole new tool, and she had to stay in place while the workers unload them. After all the crates had taken away, the workers hitched her up to freight cars full of large stone. Emily knew that really useful engines were supposed to be good at waiting, but it was difficult for her to be patient. Please hurry, she told the workers. I don't want Thomas to get ahead. While Emily was at the quarry, Thomas was running his branch line. He moved from station to station, and every stop more passengers got off, and any clever got lighter and lighter. I'll bet I'm a little ahead of Emily already, thought Thomas. Along the way to his last station, Thomas saw Emily. She was going to accelerate with stone from the quarry. There you are, Slowcoach, she called. Thomas laughed. That stone looks awfully heavy, he said. He hoped that Emily would get tired of hauling such a heavy load. Thomas's second job was to deliver loads of barrels to the docks. He had to wait for the barrels to be moved onto boats. Thomas was not a very patient engine, but he knew it would do no good to win the race if he didn't do his job just right. The other engine will teach me forever if Emily wins, she thought. He wanted to go extra fast to his next stop. Is it time to go back to the shed? He asked his driver. You still have to haul some troublesome trucks to Kronk, said the driver. Troublesome trucks are always bumping and bashing. Thomas had to work hard to keep them in line. Don't try anything funny, he said as they left the station. But soon Thomas has to stop at a signal. The signalman exclaimed, Sir Ross had fallen onto the tracks. You have to wait until the way is clear. Oh, bother, said Thomas. I wonder where Emily is now. Emily has left Suttery. Her final job was a special along the mountain route. On the way, she passed Thomas, who stopped at a signal. Poor Thomas, she called to him. Looks like you're stuck. Emily sped up. She saw the sign warning of a windy track ahead, but she didn't want to slow down and risk losing the race. The track was difficult, and she was going too fast. Her driver told her to slow down. But it was too late. As Emily took a turn, one of her trucks tipped over. Now she had to wait for help. Thomas would get ahead for sure, she thought. Thomas was having better luck. The rocks had been cleared, and he was almost done with his last job for the day. He saw Harvey moving on the opposite track. Hello, Harvey, he peeped. Where are you headed? Emily hid the spot of trouble up the line, said Harvey. Nothing to worry about. Emily was glad to see Harvey. She thanked him for his help. I'll take the rest of the path slowly, she said. The right more careful, I still might be Thomas. Thomas was having some difficulty with the troublesome trucks. They made him go faster than he wanted to, but his brakes were strong, and he was able to stay on the track. Once the troublesome trucks were hitched, he sped away towards home. I hope Emily isn't there yet, he thought. The sun was nearly setting by the time Thomas arrived at the yard. She didn't see Emily anywhere. Emily arrived only a minute later. When she saw Thomas, she frowned. She had really wanted to beat him. Thomas saw her sad expression. He knew that he would have been sad and he had lost, so he decided not to brag. That was a close race, he said. You want fair and square, said Emily. But I'll beat you tomorrow, she added. Thomas laughed. We'll see about that. The end.